In the days leading up to today, Mike and I had been watching the weather forecast go from 50s to 40s and then into the 30s and then the chance of snow. And one of the things I was most excited about was to grab a pair of leggings, a chunky sweater, and some of my wool socks and just wear that. I know it'll be my uniform once the colder months actually hit. And that is one of the things that I'm so excited about for my new work from home job. While editing this video, I probably listened to that clip of the sleety kind of rain hitting the backyard like 10 times just because I absolutely love the rain and the snow, and it just makes me so happy. Good morning, guys. So today is a very cold day for it still technically being summer. We actually have snow in the forecast, and I think when I grabbed my coffee upstairs it was just starting to actually snow, which is crazy because it was 90 degrees all weekend. So I wanted to take the opportunity to kind of just take you along on like a slow, chilly work morning for me. Today is Tuesday after a long weekend, and I actually didn't sleep very well last night. I don't think I fell asleep until like 4 or 5 a.m. I don't know why. I was just like running super hot. And so I'm feeling extra groggy, extra slow anyway. But yeah, today was so unseasonably cold. I think when I got up to walk the dogs, it was like sleeting and it was like maybe 34. So absolutely crazy. And yeah, come along with me on my cozy, chilly, kind of slow work day. I hope you enjoy it because so far I definitely am. I like to start my days off by first answering any emails that might have come through after I've logged off the night prior, or wrapping up any little projects that I can just to get those off my plate for the day. And then I'll catch up on any industry news or just general news and sort of like the buzz of what's going on. I really like to stay involved on what's happening in the industry as a whole. Tonight for dinner, since it's all cold outside, and if you can see, it's like still all snowy. I grabbed the roasted chilies that we got from the farmer's market over the weekend, and threw in some potatoes and some beans, and are making kind of like a super simple green chili for dinner. Hey, so I just wanted to pop on and share some of the fruits and vegetables that we got in our delivery this week. We get it every other week, and it's all local produce from around the state. So let's see, we should have gotten zucchini, avocado, bananas, eggplant, potato, apples, collard greens, carrots, nectarines, escarole, and romanesco. So let's take a look. Which eggplant? This little baby eggplant from the garden, and then this monster. Goodness. So I got lettuce, bananas, Romanesco, which is just like a type of, I think it's like a mix between like a cauliflower and a broccoli. But it has these really cool spirally guys. You can see that. Collard greens. We have 2 avocado. Apples. Zucchini. Carrots. A bunch of red potatoes. I won't take them all out. And then I think these guys are 2 nectarines. So we've been ordering from them for probably like 4 or so months now, and I really love the quality of the produce. The only downside is that it is all organic, and so it goes bad pretty quickly. I'd say, so we get this every other week, and I would say like some of the stuff is bad by the end of the week, but I guess that's kind of just a trade-off for organic, fresh produce. Yeah, it's really good. Just wanted to show you that. So you know how we got the zucchini in our farmer's box this week, this guy? Well, we can add that to our pile of like 10 other, just kidding, 4 other zucchinis that we harvested from the garden yesterday. I swear, like all summer, we've been trying to pawn off like all our excess zucchini on like our friends and our family and our neighbors, and like they're like, oh no, like our sister just gave us some, or like, you know, our friend just gave us some, or whatever. And so we've just had this absurd amount of zucchinis like laying around all summer long. There was one I forgot to pick a couple weeks ago, and it was probably like the size of like Mike's forearm. It was absolutely gigantic. So we ended up having to pick all of like the ripe or almost ripe produce from the garden yesterday, because we were getting the frost today, and it would have like absolutely annihilated anything that was still in the garden. So like cross your fingers for all of like the baby tomatoes, like unripe little big green baby tomatoes in our garden that we couldn't pick, because they're probably gonna be dead tomorrow. So Mike had a fantasy football draft tonight, so it was just me and the dogs for dinner. So I definitely did not feel bad about throwing on some Call to Midwife, looking out the window, scrolling through my phone, and kind of just curling up with the bowl of chili that I made. It was a really nice way to kick off my evening. It is the next day, and that is it for my vlog. We ended up getting maybe like an inch of snow, and a good amount stuck, despite it being, the ground being as warm as I thought it was. So yeah, hope you enjoyed coming along with me on a very early snowy day.